Welcome back, everybody. I'm your host, Kelly Sparks, aka Redbeard. So today we're going to review the world's best bourbon according to World Whiskies Award 2020. So this is Ironroot Harbinger. I think I've had this before, and I might have done this review this time last year. I don't remember. I should have looked it up prior. But this is not specifically the same specific, I said specifically twice, this is not the same release that was entered into the World Whiskies Awards. This is from the same lineage, but it's a different release. This is their Evolution Barrel, cask number 263, Ironroot's Cask Maturation Project. Enjoy the journey, release 1 of 3. So I believe that their Evolution Barrel, I think they take different bottlings from the same barrel. They use much larger barrels there, so I'm pretty sure they take the same bottle, and I might be wrong on this. I think John could probably correct me. I believe they take bottles from it, release those. I don't even know how many bottles. Anyway, I don't know. I think they just have different age statements on certain bottles that are released from the same cask. I don't know. Maybe, maybe not. But according to the World Whiskey Awards, this is the best bourbon of 2020, or this is the same lineage. This one is aged for 37 months, and it is edition 253-1. So, I personally think Ironroot puts out a great product. I think they're probably one of, if not the best, in Texas right now. My big issue is the title World's Best is very subjective. Maybe subjective isn't the right word. World's Best to me would include categories that everyone in the world could compete in, but bourbon is specifically made in America, made in the USA, so the rest of the world cannot compete in that specific category. Now, if it was the world's best corn-based whiskey or something like that, or the world's best single malt, that's something completely different. The world's best corn whiskey, which they've won in the past with their Ironroot Hubris. The world's best bourbon is like the winner of the Super Bowl is the world champions. So, well, they're not. They're just, because there's only teams playing in the United States, not really world champions. But, you know, same as the NBA, whatever. But I got an issue with world's best and not allowing or letting the rest of the world compete in that category. It's kind of a, I don't know the word for it. My vocabulary is not great, but we're going to go ahead and try this world's best bourbon right now. It smells delicious. It's very like creamy and inviting with a slight perfume presence. Alright, I'm going to see how it tastes. The biggest thing I've noticed on this one, there is a ton of spice coming through. And it's not the same as a whiskey being hot. It's just peppery spice. It's like you've mixed cinnamon and black pepper and some chili powder or something. Maybe not chili powder. Can't think of it right now. God, I'm having brain farts. But just the spice coming through is ridiculous. And it's very creamy. Got a long finish. That Ironroot has sure got a long finish. But anyway, I think they make an excellent product. I think they're going to be at the forefront, and they're already there in the rest of the world's minds. I think Texas is going to be kicking Kentucky's ass here in the next 10 years, if not sooner, as far as popularity. Right now, distribution is so little for the Texas whiskeys. You got people in the United States, like you can go anywhere in the world on this earth and find Wild Turkey 101, Jim Beam, Jack Daniel, Crown Royal. You can go anywhere and find those 4 basic whiskeys, and even like Glenlivet 12. I want to say in 10 years, you're going to be able to do that with a lot of products from Texas, and they're going to be sitting there side by side with their Kentucky counterparts. So, world's best, I mean, that's up to you to judge. I think it's freaking delicious. And fun fact, I like the corn whiskey better. I'll do a review of it probably next week. But I found this one and their latest batch of Hubris, which is their corn whiskey, at the same store at the same time. So, alright, last sip. I personally feel like that this could stand up against, I'm going to have to put it in a blind tasting against Rare Breed, B520, Elijah Craig, maybe the Old Forester, not the single barrel, but the 1920. It's got everything you want in a good bourbon, but whenever you taste it, it's obviously not Kentucky. And there's something different about them, and I think it's the corn. I think it's the heirloom ancestral corn that they use, and they've got I want to say Ironroot has like 3 or 4 different strains of corn that they use. They got the Bloody Butcher corn, they've got the yellow corn, there's just the strict yellow dent, I believe, or that might be a different name. They also have Hawaiian green corn from Mexico, I believe, and they got something else, I can't remember, but they've got several different types of corn that they use in their distillation. So it's just a corn-based whiskey. It doesn't say you got to be yellow corn or whatever. It can be all different kinds of corn. Balcones uses blue corn. So I think it's a great product. I think you'd do yourself a favor if you asked your local supplier to try to get some of this in, because it's pretty damn good. The releases don't sit very long. For the people who know about it, whenever it gets released, if it's a distillery only, or they'll know when the distillery is going to release it, they're there to pick up most of it. So I think it's really good. It's good stuff. Is it world's best? That's for you to decide, not me. Thanks for watching. Like the video and subscribe. Check the description below for all the ways to help out with the bills around the house. Check out Patreon if you can. Let me hold $1. Check out the Bearded Idiots. Like always, drink some whiskey, share it with your friends and family. Be safe. Don't drink and drive. Take care. And we'll see you next time. Cheers.